Hey up now then, how they doing? Hope alright, I'm fine. Champion, thanks. Well, like I said last time, this is going to be Sheffieldish Part 2. I promised you a Sheffieldish Part 2 because of the perceived demand really. I've had quite a few thousand viewers watching the original Sheffieldish, so there we go. This is Sheffieldish Part 2, a very popular one in Sheffield. It's popular because it's a bit funny, but it's not used a lot, but it illustrates Sheffield dialect, and it's tin tin tin. It's not to do with Rin Tin Tin, or Tintin, that young French detective. Tin tin tin, and it's not heard other than to kind of illustrate the poetic beauty of Sheffieldish, if you like, and it means it isn't in the tin. Tin tin tin. I find it quite funny. Right next to them, it actually refers to your ear, and it's lug oil. Shut up, or I'll slap you around lug oil. Be quiet, or I'll slap you around your ear. So there you go, that's number 2. Another one I find funny. Another one is COIL oil. Right, back in the day, when people had coal fires, they used to have a cellar in bottom of the house, and on the street outside they'd have a grate you could lift up, and coalman would come, lift grate up and chuck coil down it. It'd go into coil oil, the coal hole. Coil is coal and oil is hole. There's a good song about coil oils at bailiffs, sung by a Barnsley fella. I'll put a link down below and you can check it out. I find it hilarious. Unless you're from Barnsley or South Yorkshire, you probably won't understand a word on it, but I'll put the link down. Another one that illustrates sort of Sheffield dialect is, there used to be a good tradition of going to Sunday school back in the day when I was a little lad. We used to have our own hymn books, and the saying is, we're going to church, we've got to get our hymn books. Yeah, we've got to get our hymn books. Means we've got to get our hymn books. Got to get our hymn books. It does sound a foreign language. Another one that's very good. It's used in other parts of Yorkshire as well. The word chuff. Now, chuff is a term favoured by many Sheffielders, and basically it means a stupid person. If you're stupid, you're a chuff. If you do anything stupid, you're a chuff, probably a stupid chuff. It can also be used as a mild swear word, as in chuff off or chuffing hell. You hear lots of Sheffielders saying that, chuffing hell. Another word which is it's a classic, and I did it in the last one, so if you've seen that, you might, this is a repetition for you. BOBBAR, right? I can hear people laughing now, BOBBAR. I love the word. So BOBBAR means feces, right? A young kid will often say, if he wants to go to the toilet, I need a BOBBAR. As you get a little bit older, it's quite often shortened to, I'm going for a bob. And then as soon as you get to secondary school, it's, right, I'm going for a flitting. That's a good one, flitting. I haven't heard that many other places. It's, you're moving house if you're flitting. You're flitting somewhere else. Flitting about, moving about. If you're flitting out, you're moving house. Another good one, I had this suggested to me, mimimoke. It's a combination of mimic and mock. So like, if you could be like pulling faces behind somebody's back. You're mimimoking. So, yeah. Usually done behind somebody's back while you're pulling a face. Mimimoking. I've not heard that in many other places. Another one I'd suggested a couple of days ago, Mitherin. It means bothering or interfering. And you'd say, oh, get on Mitherin me, which means stop bothering me. Snidered, that's another good one, snidered. That means full, packed, as in shopping centre was snidered this morning. Means it were full, snidered. Yeah, this is one. Barnsley's at home. Barnsley's at home. Basically it means menstruating. because Barnsley Football Club play in red shirts. So if you're having your period, ladies, you're saying Barnsley's at home. SNECK, it's a grand word for a nose, as in keep this SNECK out, keep your nose out. Keep this SNECK out. It can also be used in reference to the catch on a Yale type lock, and you'll say, don't forget to put SNECK on. Yeah, if you don't know what a Yale type lock is, Google it, a Yale lock, and there's a little pimple sticking out in it that slides up and down. It's a bit like a little nose, and that's called a SNECK because it looks like a nose. So you either put SNECK on or keep the nose out. Bread cake. Oh, I'm not even going to go there. This argument's been going on for decades, longer. Bread cake, roll, bap. Definition of a bread cakes cause more punch-ups in pubs than shops. It's rumoured to have been the cause of the Wars of the Roses. There you go, bread cake, yeah. Well, refer to my last video on Sheffieldish, part 1, for a full explanation. But I'm not going there anymore. A few weeks ago, well, just before Christmas, a chap from New York, John they call him. Hi John, if you're watching. He sent me an email. John's an actor, and he wanted some lines sort of translating from English into Yorkshire, and he asked me if I could do them. So he sent me a few lines to translate. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do them at the back end of this vlog, and I'm also going to do a soundbite so that if my vlog's taking too long to upload or edit, I'll be able to email them on to him. So I'll just pause for a second while I put another mic on. Hope I don't get no feedback from this. Here we go. I hope the sound quality is okay and it's not too loud. Okay, translation. This is what John wants translating. Post, it's for Jesus. Do you mind if I sit down, folks? I've had a devil of a job dragging this thing up Brabazon Hill. This parcel's for you, Jesus. Right, well, in Yorkshire, it goes something like this. Post, it's for thee, Jesus. Does it mind if I sit down? I've had a great job dragging this thing up Brabazon Hill. This parcel's for thee, Jesus. Hope you got that. The second part of it is, well, to tell the truth, I got a drop from the parcel van as far as Mansfield Avenue, and Bill Price helped me push it up to the vicarage, but I carried it the rest of the way by myself. You'll never guess who I met on the way. Martha Stool, Vix's mother. She pushed me over in the street, a right barn pot, as drunk as a lord and all. Right, in Yorkshire, here we go. Well, to tell the truth, I got a drop from parcel van as far as Mansfield Avenue, and Bill Price helped me push it up to vicarage, but I carried it rest at way mysen. You'll never guess who I met on way. Martha Stool, Vix's mother. She pushed me o'er in the street, a right barn pot. She's as pissed as a rat and all. If you don't want to use as pissed as a rat, John, you could say was drunk as a lord. But we tend to say as pissed as a rat here. And you mentioned in your email that you've discovered Sean Bean, an actor who's actually from Sheffield. And yet he's a great guy, and he's done some marvellous things, Game of Thrones and When Saturday Comes, lots of movies. He's quite famous. And he talks in a Yorkshire accent. But the thing is, he's very well spoken, is Sean Bean. And when he speaks Queen's English with a Yorkshire accent, it just don't work. You can tell he wants to lapse into proper Yorkshire twang. And he'd be quite good, I think, at translating that. I mean, the way he speaks is correct, of course. You know, it's proper English, but it sounds so wrong. So there you go. I hope that's okay for you, John. If it isn't, well, I don't know. I aim to email this soundbite that I'm recording now, so you'll get that in pretty short order. I've never emailed a soundbite before, so if it don't work, you just have to watch my vlog. sorry to put you through all that, but there you go. So I'll switch it off now. I'm not going to play it back to see what it sounds like. There you go, I'll take my second mic off. So that's it really. How long have I done? God, I've done 20 minutes already. Hello. My good missus has come with me. She's come in. Keys, thank you. We off? Oh, you're off down. Yeah, looks nice. Okay, love. So that's about it, 20 minutes. I should be able to waste 10 minutes of that. What else is there? No, really. I would think that's it. I've enrolled on a creative writing course later on this month, 23rd, I think. I've always had a poem coming out to me, or a song. I won't go so far as to say a book, although I did once attempt to write one. I got a few chapters in and real life overtook it. It were a science fiction thriller, but unfortunately before I got very far into it, real science overtook what I was saying were going to happen. So made it quite dated before it were published. Not that it would have got published. Anyway, I'm going to get off now. I'll try and do another ASAP. I quite enjoy doing these. I never script them. The only thing I've scripted is this reply to John in New York. I don't know whether I should script them or not. Let me know what you think. I tend to do my scripting during my editing, you know what I mean? Get rid of all irrelevant and irrelevant bits out. But there you go, I'm going to switch my lights off and get off now. Thanks for being with me. If you've got a God, may he or she go with you. If you haven't, spend the rest of your days in peace and happiness. Bye for now.